So in 2024, we saw a lot of content with you in your kitchen, making all kinds of meals, treats, meal prep. What can we expect content-wise this year?
Oh, for content. You're still going to get some content of me in the kitchen because I want to show you how to tweak some recipes, make them a little healthier, show you how to make some even unhealthy recipes, for special occasions and whatnot that are homemade from scratch and that you can share with family and friends. You'll also, though, this year, we're going to try to get a little more personal. I want you to have some glimpses into our day-to-day life. I have quite a few traveling things coming up, and I want to take you with me and show you the different restaurants and places that we will get to visit and, just bring you along. I want to share with you more faith and focus on hospitality and how you can bring hospitality to your table in your home. For Table for 12, it's all about hospitality and bringing people around the table. That's like my huge thing because there's just power in the table. There is something magical that happens when everybody gets around a table for a meal. I chose Table for 12 because Jesus had 12 disciples. To make it a little more personal, it's going to be at my home, and it will still be a first century biblically based meal that we will gather around the table for and just share the love of Jesus and share the love of everyone at the table. One of my favorite verses from the Bible comes from 1 Peter, and it is chapter 4, verse 9. Offer hospitality to one another without grumbling. Each one should use whatever gift he has received to serve others faithfully, administering God's grace in its various ways. With that being said, Table for 12 is something I love doing because it's all about hospitality. Just meeting people, hearing their story, letting them be seen and heard, I think is the greatest gift we can give here while we're on this earth. Hospitality means a lot. God gave me the gift to serve and gave me the gift to cook and be in the kitchen and make great food, and I get to use that to serve others and share hospitality. So think about, what is your gift? What can you use to serve others and show them hospitality? Because we all have got a gift, and I can't wait to hear and see what other people's gifts are.
So I hear over the last few months you've been helping someone with their journey towards better health. Can you explain what that has looked like for you?
Oh, sure. So I have a cousin who went to the doctor and terrible cholesterol levels. And so he was like, can you help me? And one of the reasons he asked me last year, I graduated last June with a certificate in nutrition and wellness. He knew that I had taken that journey for myself to find out more about nutrition and how foods work with the body and whatnot. So we started a journey together, and I started helping him, giving him some recipes, just small things to tweak and change his mentality from all or nothing to the just do better mentality. His cholesterol levels dropped 60 points. The doctor was amazed at the progress that he had made. He'd lost some weight, and he's still on his journey. I can't wait to see what God has in store for him. But I tried to teach him, it's okay to have that piece of pizza every now and again. You just can't have a whole pizza. You might want to, instead of getting regular crust, get thin crust. Find ways to just do better and not deprive yourself of things, because that usually sets you up for failure. With a nutrition certification, I kind of just worked with him to see how things would go, and I think it went great. I look forward to working with some other people in that realm. I like working with people one-on-one because I get to be your cheerleader, send you text, and be with you on your journey. So yeah, that was a great experience.
So where did you get your nutrition certificate from?
So I got my certification from Cornell University, and I did everything online because, like everybody else in the world, I'm busy.
So you mentioned just do better as a theme for 2025. Can you explain to me a little bit more about what that is and why that's so important to you?
Oh, I think we put so much stress on that word of perfection. And I think whoever created it or wherever it came from should pretty much be throat punched. There's no such thing. Like, I've strived for it for years. It's caused me so much anxiety and stress. My motto for the new year is let's just do better. And, you know, it comes with everything, with organization, with diet, exercise, work habits, from anything you want to do. It doesn't have to be an all or nothing thing. You know, if you want your house to be organized, well, pick one thing to organize. Don't let the whole house overwhelm you. If you want to change your diet, pick one thing to change. Don't try to change everything drastically. I just think we set ourselves up for failure when we have that all or nothing mentality. So, you know, personally, I plan to share recipes throughout this season of tweaking some things to make them better. And, you know, when I think of just do better, I even think, you know, if you're somebody who wants a chocolate chip cookie, make it at home. That way, it's not processed. It doesn't have all the chemicals and the bad things the ones on the shelf do at the grocery store. You had your chocolate chip cookie. You did better by making sure that it wasn't, you know, processed, and enjoy it. Try not to eat 10 chocolate chip cookies, but, you know, enjoy a couple. Just do better. For myself, you know, I want to exercise. I don't need to go out here and act like I need to run a marathon in 2 months. You know, I can just do better by 20 minutes a day walking and then take it from there. And if you need support in just doing better, you know, you feel free to reach out, but find a buddy. Find somebody who will hold you accountable, but not judge you. Understand life is life, and we just need to get through it together, and it can be beautiful if we just do better. You can find me Instagram, Facebook at Faith Food Southern Hospitality. You can also find me on YouTube at Faith Food Southern Hospitality, and that's where you can find some in-depth videos and whatnot. You can subscribe on YouTube. My website, if you want to receive a newsletter and whatnot, you can subscribe there, and that's jenniferbryanton.com. Also where you can find dates for upcoming events, such as Table for 12. Well, thanks for all the questions. This has been nice to share a little bit about, you know, what's going on and what this year is going to look like. Just do better and go out, spread joy like soft butter on a hot biscuit. Toodles. Well, there's a trash truck in the driveway. I don't have trash pickup, so I don't know who